Well, we've just arrived at Cannon's Ashby. You can see the flowers are all out now, the daffodils, and we've got the most beautiful summer's day, 16, 17 degrees, and we've got banks of daffodils. It's all looking good. So, look at those. Yes, Cannon's Ashby is where we are. And I don't know where it is, but probably Warwickshire. Is this Warwickshire, love?
Yes, I think so.
Yes, it is Warwickshire. It's not far from Daventry, if you're interested. This is a National Trust property. And there's a big church to see over there. And we're going up to the house. It's free flow, so we'll be having a look through the house today. But first of all, thank you for watching, liking, sharing, and ringing the bell. And a special thank you to all those who've subscribed. And if you haven't subscribed, as always, it would be lovely if you did, and you're likely to make a very old man quite happy. So there we go. And thank you to the new friend I met who's going to take up a chemistry job in Wales soon. I'm wishing you well with your research, and thank you for subscribing, because you subscribed while we were chatting on the train. Thank you so much. Wishing you all the very best. Thank you also, of course, for the comments, lovely comments. I don't edit my videos. I don't have time. I'm retired. I don't really have time to do editing and all the fancy stuff. I actually bought an editing package with the idea that I might, but I don't get time. I'm too busy. Especially on a sunny day like this, because why would you not be out in the lovely weather on a day like this? So, lovely daffs, and they've still got some crocus out. Yeah. So, lovely daffodils. I do love the spring. Do love the spring. How nice, aren't they, those deep purple?
On that one over there, look.
Where's that?
This one's over there.
Oh, a bee.
Yeah, the bee.
Can you see the bee? Well, I don't know if you saw the bee, but there was a bee, a buzzy bee. Now we'll be going into the house, so we might pause before we go in there. Should we go in the house first? See the robin on that box over there? Look. Oh, he's gone. He heard me. Okay, here we go. Big house. Here's the house entrance. Oh, look at this. Hyacinths. We've got some in our garden. I've got to have a sniff. Oh, I'm a bit addicted to hyacinths, so I do have to give them a good sniff. So here we go in. The house is open 11 till 2:30. I thought she said 3.
No, the couple is
Oh, 2:30 here. I do remember this. Slippery cobblestones. Oh, here we are. I can remember this now. I can remember this. There's a lot of armour in here, I think. Oh no, we're coming via the kitchen. I think I've come in a different way to what we did a couple of years ago. Good afternoon.
Taken you through before.
Yes.
In which case you
I remembered all the armour stuff. The armour and the shields and stuff.
Because of the COVID restrictions, we've changed the route.
Ah,
And you were right, you did come in a different way.
I thought we did.
We're still under those restrictions, unfortunately.
Oh
So
dear.
some of the rooms that you would have seen last time are closed at the moment, but they will be.
I think.
Yeah, copper's nice, isn't it?
Somebody's been busy cleaning
Oh, we
the
have,
grass and
have a very, very good.
There's the bed warmer over here. There's the pots and the scales.
I still remember us having a girl in the school kitchen like that.
Really
Yeah.
It's a lovely slice.
Sorry?
Lovely.
beautiful copper pans.
You
No, I was referring to these
put your
pictures.
orange in that way, and you push it and break that back.
Is it a slicer?
And if you remember to put a couple of things across the top.
This looks like pewter.
I think the original was designed for setting up oranges.
These are pewter, aren't they?
Yes, they're pewter.
Good gracious. No wonder they got ill.
I mean, I wouldn't want to eat off them.
No, exactly. Ah, there's the port. Now, if you want to read about the kitchen, there it is.
Must take some time cleaning it together.
And we'll
Don't see many of those around now.
we'll now go back up this way from the kitchen. This is the big hall. Good morning, or afternoon, I think it must be.
It's afternoon now, yes.
Is this the grand hall, is it?
This is the Great Hall, yes.
Oh,
So that's the original Tudor door, that alcove.
oh right.
So because the house was built, this part of the house was 1580s, so that was the original door.
In the 1580s. Whoa.
And then Edward Dryden, when he inherited, wanted to make it more fashionable, so he blocked up that door and put in the grander door. And that was the main entrance. That was been gravel, and you can imagine the coach and horses coming through the gates and.
Of course, yes.
To that door. It was Edward who put in the floor and the decor. So even though it's a 1580s part of the house, this was done in 1711 because it was the fashion at the time to look medieval.
Oh, good gracious, yes. Yes. Well, we still do retro now, don't we?
We
With
do,
cars
yes.
and all sorts.
Yes, yes.
The radios all coming back.
Oh, yes, the old square box radios, yeah. Oh, my word. Now, that's what you call a chest, isn't it? Look at
Yes,
that.
that's an early example of upcycling because it's the
Of what, sorry?
upcycling because this
Oh.
is the panels are Jacobean.
Really?
It's actually on a car chest which is much later. So they've actually reused the Jacobean panels
Oh,
to
lovely.
actually make another beautiful piece of furniture.
It is lovely, isn't it? Wow.
This is very unique. It's the green cloth from William and Mary's time. All the other green cloths, as far as we're aware, are in Buckingham Palace.
Wow.
Every time there was a new monarch, there was a new green cloth produced because it was a court position and it was to do with entertainment, so alcohol and licensing
Yeah.
and betting and that sort of thing. This was William and Mary's. When Edward Dryden's brother-in-law, he was master of the green cloth. When King William died, he took this with him, so he shouldn't have done.
Oops.
All of the other ones are in Buckingham Palace.
Wow. Wow. Oh, we go through here. There's a tapestry. We can't see it. It's a bit up close. Wow. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Actually, I think I bought it here.
This is the dining room, obviously. And just look at this. What I remember, they used to bake the pies in a crust and then leave the crust and eat the innards. From what I remember, lovely service. Don't know who he is. Lots and lots of books in the library, as one would expect. So that's where we are now.
You go into church and you can see Tara's library.
So now we are upstairs, and there's that beautiful bedroom. Seem to have cut into the tapestry to put a door through. That seems a bit Philistine in nature. But there we are, it's a tapestry room, including the one that they cut in half.
You see all the church.
Yeah.
Grandiose, isn't it?
And just look at the ceiling. Look at that ceiling.
This is the second ceiling. The original ceiling was a bit higher than that. And then where they've got three sash windows behind you, there was a huge bay there originally. And then the first baronet,
What a ceiling.
the second son, went out and made himself a fortune, he was a kind of chap. And his elder brother died, so he inherited the estate. And he was showing off the house by putting a chimney museum.
Yeah.
And his son, the second baronet, in his day, he lost two wives and a son, so he was in his early 50s, he was childless, and he needed a son and heir, so he found himself a new bride in his early 20s, he was in his early 50s, so this ceiling was to celebrate the wedding, and it's called a fertility symbol. It's just so we can have the wedding.
That's okay. Cheers. I remember this from before. That's beautiful.
And then the ceiling so heavy, it's stuck in the top of the chimney piece. and in 1980 when the trust took over, it was pushing that wall out. So the remedial costs were phenomenal.
Beautiful
I
place.
really didn't take the house out, take the house on.
Now I'll see if I can see the other room. This looks like a gallery. Right, well that's more or less it in the house. So I think we'll say thank you for watching and bye for now. This is the Rambling Rambler at Cannons Ashby, Warwickshire, United Kingdom.